y'all don't really want to include us, really. It's just like, and then he shows up and like the person is dead. Like, you're just showing dead gay people.
Wow.
This is a cartoon. What are you talking about?
I see dead gay people. Dead gay people.
Mostly.
Am I anxiety? Oh my God. Yo, have you been watching the new season?
Nah. I just seen one when niggas was like, when they was doing that like bike competition.
Oh, with the bike race.
Niggas like, yo, we used to do everything together. Like, now I got anxiety. Stanley's on a farm.
Kenny, nobody really talks to Kenny. Nigga, that shit was wild, son. Oh my God, my anxiety.
Is everybody
got the Buddha box.
Like every episode.
So
What
so
the
with the
fuck
box
y'all
on the
talking
back?
about?
That's it. Yeah, you gotta watch South Park, bro. Come on, man.
Mind you, I think they're trying to get canceled, son. They're like, yo, come on. Like the last episode, I was like, what do everybody expect? We're supposed to just go on forever and not get canceled? We just supposed to just keep going on, huh? More ridiculous stuff out there. Another. What do we got to do to just get shut down? I'm like, oh, they tired of making episodes? I'm like,
Them niggas went through their whole adult life doing that show.
I definitely guess they're tired of doing that
Niggas
shit.
was
They made
19 when
enough
that
money.
started.
Them niggas is OD rich.
Niggas got movies, games.
Movie, Broadway plays. That's won many awards, by the way.
Yo, mind you, they got a new Broadway play coming out, I think based off the Book of Mormon. It's like some stupid shit. I seen the billboard on like 31st
I can't
Street.
believe the Book of Mormon, like, it's an actual play that is allowed to be played on Broadway. Like, are they not making fun of Mormons? Like, if I'm thinking like they did it like that episode.
Oh, with the gold plates?
With the gold plates. I'm thinking it's like that. Like,
I mean, how many Mormons you know in real life?
None.
To be offended.
True.
You know, like 3 of them, and they all from that episode, so they're not even real.
Dead.
Look at this nigga
Fucking
stirring a drink
dead.
with his finger. He got just mollied himself.
He ain't even know it.
Yo, stops. There's a reason why this is behind the scenes, and over there is on the scene.
My son over
That's why I gotta let them know we heard the
What's
gentle stirring.
My
Like,
nigga doing the dirty James Bond.
right?
behind the scenes. The scene stays
Let
behind.
my shit stir with the finger.
Right? Do the Sean Connery. Like,
This is-
Miss Christmas.
70 no's in the yes. It's still a yes.
Christmas came early. I was fire, right?
That was cool.
This nigga, you not
Yeah,
fucking with it?
Y'all done? Y'all done? Y'all finished?
This is the start of the episode, baby.
Oh, all right.
How you feeling? You want us to introduce the episode first?
Oh, no, go ahead. That's your job. Feel me?
All right, what episode? This is 16?
I think we 16 now.
course.
It's
Oh.
quinceañera.
It's not easy, mommy.
It's not easy. It's not salsa.
The adobo. Un poquito.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yo, it's dumb high in there.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. Episode 16 of Something Venture. Venture Clan Podcast. It's your boy, Ave Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's BukDaWorld, a.k.a. 2 Live, the freaking naughty venture. Yeah, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got the superstar of the group.
Oh, you
Mr.
already
no
know.
face, no case.
You already know. Put
2
the
guns up. 3rd gun under the tree. Actually, the 4th, because one's in the room.
Uh-huh.
Drink on ice.
Gun
Stir it
bought
with
him
the
a gun
finger.
for Christmas.
The gun. My nigga Omeezy.
Oh, what?
Omeezy.
Let's go. No face, no case.
What up?
We
What up?
out here.
What's up, guys?
We,
This is
we drinking a little bit on the rocks, courtesy to Omeezy over
courtesy
here.
to Omeezy's political ties.
Mm-hmm. They keep him well. Keep him well.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor the show, send your bottles over. Feel me?
Word.
We'll have it displayed right there. Feel me?
He said he's not like Charlemagne.
Courtesy of Venture Clan. Bring that bottle.
Send the bottles. Bring that
Word.
bottle.
Got products you want tested? Send it through. We do all of that.
You got tired of seeing him, wearing that VK shirt. Send them your shirt. They're gonna wear it for the promo if the price is
That's
right.
like constant branding. As long as you
If
got
the price is
something
right.
ventured on, as long as you got something
Venture
ventured
Clan.
on, you
tell-
good.
You telling that nigga to send you his shirt and put Venture Clan on it still?
That's not what I said. But I
Okay.
didn't say that's not what I said. You feel me? How's everybody doing, man?
I'm
You know we
doing
here.
well.
It's the holiday episode. It's the Christmas episode. It's the Kwanzaa episode. It's the Hanukkah
Yeah,
episode.
see my festive scarf over here. You know what I mean, it's hot because we got the drink, but I would be wearing it. But I got me, I'm on my festive gear. Just hear those neighbors.
Nigga, the snowman. Is a nigger in the snow.
I would love to hear that full song.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now, bro. I've been trying to drop a Christmas record for like 4 years. It's crazy.
Why do people drop
There's a
Christmas
nigga.
records and they just like, how much like clearing do you have to go through to drop a Christmas record now? I don't think people making new Christmas songs.
Ain't shit left to say.
Right.
We already got like 4 rap Christmas records. I don't even know the words. I just know it's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mama's cooking chicken and collard greens.
Okay, that's one.
I mean, I think it's with Christmas. There's like theme song is like it's a tradition. So like people don't like normally don't go straight to the new song.
Oh yeah, Americans hate change when it comes to major holidays. You gotta be crazy.
It's a tradition.
Nigga, when it come to America.
I saw that lady was like, everybody knows that Santa and Jesus is white. Like she said that on the news. She's a news anchor on NBC. I think that's what it was called.
Niggas in the back like, get it out.
Yeah, she went through it. She went through it for that.
Bugging.
Yeah, but ain't nobody making no new Christmas song, so
You gotta drop the Christmas record.
we got
Drop the BukDaWorld's Nasty Christmas.
Oh, it's a nasty
Nasty
Christmas
Christmas.
coming down the chimney.
Niggas
I'm
in the
getting
snow.
money, nigga.
Niggas in the snow.
Presents in the mouth. I'm getting money, nigga.
Nigga said coming down the chimney.
I'm getting money, nigga.
I made 2 gun sugar nigga. Like,
I got my nigga 2 gun sugar nigga loading up the gifts.
that. Everybody getting a present, B.
You heard?
Yeah, y'all fuck with Christmas? Are y'all in the Christmas spirit?
Nah, I fuck with the presents though. Like, feel me? Anytime, any day. Nah, I like it because at work, you take you guys go to
Yo, do you
holiday
celebrate?
party.
Yo, this nigga's the only nigga that don't celebrate Christmas that got a Christmas gift.
That's crazy, right?
I'm telling, nigga.
You can't reject gifts,
I'm
right?
telling.
I can't.
You
It's
can't.
gifts,
You can't take that.
All right.
It puts everyone in the gifting mood. That's what I love about it. Feel me?
That's-
And I'm in
I
a.
can agree.
Nah, let me not even say that. Shit gonna sound wow.
You was about to say you was in a receiving mood? Like,
Nah, I'm not saying it. You said it, nigga.
yo, hey, listen, you on that side, I'm over here.
Hey,
Like,
man, if you like to take it, take it. take.
just not from over here. Like, there's nothing to take over here.
I like Christmas because it puts everybody, like you said, in that mode. Even if it's fake, it's still like at least you're
But
pretending.
like, are y'all in the
kind.
Christmas mode like this year?
This year?
I feel like I was too broke up until like Friday before Christmas for me to be in the spirit.
Mhm.
It was just like, then I got money and I was like, all right, let me get niggas some shit.
Yeah, I tried to go shopping. I went shopping today. Like
That's
I tried to
kinda-
go get
that's
some
kinda
gifts,
like
but
the,
the lines were
That's
crazy.
kind of like that holiday spirit. It's a moment when you realize that you're broke and you gotta people expecting shit from you that you cannot provide.
That's the one thing I don't like is the commercialism that comes.
oh
with
yeah,
Christmas.
They be dragging.
I mean,
it.
like, look at it. Like, they skip Thanksgiving, an entire holiday, go straight to Christmas. Like,
nah,
that
they
shows
the
you.
same, bro. They like, yo, you go Black Friday so you can get your early jump on Christmas.
that's exactly hand in hand. You might as well shop all throughout the last year.
It's also a way. I believe they start the promotion early to let you know that it's coming. Save your money because you got to get gifts for people. So
They be
it kinda
having a
gives you
wild-
heads up.
Commercials on Cartoon Network. They be like, oh, you didn't get that new toy? Your parents don't love you either because I didn't get that. I'm like, yo,
Beast,
so we was watching Gumball.
dead. Yeah.
How did we get here?
It's like, it's a super push. And it's kind of sad because then it's like, it stops being about like, yo, I care for this person. I want to get them something. And it's like, now it's a pressure like, oh, now I have to get them this. Like,
Yeah.
or it has to be of a certain standard or a class. Or now you put yourself in a hole, maybe. I know people that they go out like unnecessarily. They're getting gifts and shit, or they just getting things for themselves, knowing that it costs a lot, under the umbrella, like, oh, it's Christmas or whatever. So this is when I'm supposed to spend mad money. This is supposed to when I'm supposed to be broken shit. Like,
Yo, you got everybody gifts or you just got certain
I'm trying
people
to I'm trying to get everybody within the confines of where I stay something.
That's
Like,
not everybody.
if you are a current resident of where I stay in that space, then I am trying to get you a gift. And I tried to get some gifts today. I got like some stuff. I got a gift for my niece. But I couldn't get like gifts for my sister and my grandmother.
You got
because
the
lines were just
you got
unreasonable.
the special bubblegum, the limited edition bubblegum.
Oh nah.
Yeah, the Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's Aqua Blue Bubblicious.
Nah, they stopped making that shit.
making-
Yo, bring back gum. Like,
They bring back the LeBron.
Nah, I feel like
Lightning
if I were to celebrate on Christmas, the only people I'd be gifting to, or like if I actually had my own family, like I'll be gifting to my spouse or like to my kids and
yeah,
stuff.
I know. I feel you.
But I feel like with your, if it's just any regular family members, I feel like you don't have to. With your mom, you gift your mom all throughout the year anyway. So
You're supposed to.
you're supposed to.
you got an African mom. Like, it's different. Like, African American mom.
That's
Yo,
also
he
true.
didn't
That's
get
also
me
true.
shit.
You want that gift?
Nigga, what?
Yeah, definitely.
What? Nigga, I've been in my house not talking about Christmas. Niggas still coming up to me like, yo, what you getting so-and-so for Christmas?
And that's the thing. Like, I'm not a good gift giver. I only know what I like. You feel me? It's hard for me to shop for other people, like, because I only know what I like. I mean, I can have an idea of something you might like, but then I come into that conflict like, oh, I don't want to spend this money, and then like they don't like this gift, and then they wind up taking it back, and then they keep the money because I always put the receipt in when I just in case they don't fit or something, they can go exchange.
Oh yeah, I don't
it.
get niggas clothes and shit. Like,
I stopped doing that for a while, but then I was like, I mean, I can get somebody like a sweater or a scarf or something like, that isn't like, all
It's
right,
gonna
you
be
can
in
only wear this
use.
like one time. And
the
you
niggas
have to
started
wear it with
hating
me.
because it's like, I be making niggas shit. They be like, oh, you own a t-shirt business. You ain't put no
And
thought into that.
That's a huge problem with shopping now, because when you do that, I always look at shit and be like, yo, I could just make some shit like that. Or you feel me? And then you wind up not buying shit because you can make all the shit you would have bought. Like,
I mean, I feel like it's hard with guys. I feel. Oh, let me not say that. I was gonna say it's hard to like know what to give to guys, but I feel women would be harder, I guess. But when it comes to giving a gift to women, like I always think of like either a watch, or a bag,
I usually
or
always
purse,
go with the watch.
a bag or a purse.
All right, then when it's time for her to leave,
or perfume,
You just gotta let you have to be ready for that.
You let
gotta
her know what time it was.
You gotta
Like,
let that watch walk. Like
yo, if you ain't get a watch, your time is up.
that. I've definitely let the
Nah,
watch
come on,
or
man.
two,
It's
a watch or
well,
bracelet,
by the
shit like
time
that go.
they hear this,
It's gonna be Christmas.
yeah.
Hey, if you got a watch today, yo, you're gonna be around till Valentine's
Let's
Day.
not say that. You feel me? Because I don't know if y'all see my story, but they should have moved Christmas back.
Oh, you bought somebody a watch?
No.
Oh.
Now, what you mean they should have moved Christmas?
Nah, they
back?
Because
should.
I put in my application saying that I was broke, and I went to go like push my application saying, yo, we need to push Christmas back like a couple days. But I think because of the holidays, it ain't get.
See, that's that
processed.
Christmas spirit. That was
USPS
So
so
I
ain't
can't
mail it.
say that like, you know, if you ain't get a watch, your time is up. It's just like if you didn't get a watch,
that nigga don't love
time
you.
for us to make some more money.
That nigga
Bruh.
don't love you.
We didn't have watch money. I watched my money leave.
Money come and go.
I ain't gonna front, son. I'm really good at getting gifts, but like fucking having to get shit Friday and order it, and the shit is like, yeah, it'll be there by the 23rd. You don't even deliver mail on Sundays. Like, so I'm like, all right, niggas just gonna have to wait. But at the same time, like, if niggas ain't got me no fire shit, bro, I'm dragging it. Like, y'all gonna see me drag it for a long time. Like, just know that.
So
I'm
let's
gonna be fucking
categorize this
dragging.
a little bit. So what group gets what type of gift? You feel me? Like your family, what's the maximum you should be like, or the maximum logical gift you should give a family member, a cousin, a sister, a mother, grandma?
Now, I don't get niggas outside my house gifts unless it's like say like if I let niggas know in November, like, yo, I'm having a Christmas party, everybody come through with your kids and shit. Then I make sure like, you know, all the kids get something.
That's
Cause I used to go to Christmas parties, pull up, nigga, only like the people throwing the party got everybody else ain't got shit for a nigga, like
Sheesh.
pulling up with, I'm like, oh, did y'all not know I was coming? Nah, we knew. What'd you get? What? Nah, suck my dick, yo.
Dad.
Suck my dick.
Shit
Clean.com.
like that.
Shit like that.
I be seeing niggas now like, don't dap me.
Yeah, that's rough. Getting gifts.
Like I said, if you're not married, I feel like whichever you're supposed to spend the most money on would be your mom, your mom or your dad. But if you're married, I would say your wife would be like, you know, the most you would spend on. Yeah.
I'm team thoughtful unless it's like some shit you like really, really want. Then I'll be like, all right. But niggas don't be really, really wanting shit. Like,
Nah, get people shit that they need. Like,
I was thinking about that. I was literally about to bring that up just now.
Get people shit that they need. You know, it's wintertime. You know, even with the kids that you don't really know, like if it's a friend of your child, you could get them a scarf, a hat, and gloves. Like that's always that'll always be useful.
I gotta get a gift. I gotta get an extra gift because I was talking to one of my friends today. She was just like, "Yo, I got you a Christmas gift. But I don't think it's gonna get here in time." I was just like,
that unexpected pressure of somebody being thoughtful and getting you a gift.
And now you got
who might have the money to go buy gifts and not knowing that, you know, you are not in that current position. So it's like, damn, now I feel like I have to get you something. Like, let alone her gift or his gift be some shit that's mad expensive. Fuck around, be like an iPad or some shit. Or you just nigga, I bought you a car.
Is it just a friend or is it somebody that could be more than a friend?
Nah, it's Jocelyn. It's just my friend.
Oh, okay.
Jocelyn.
J-Rock.
I was gonna say if it's somebody that, you know, that could potentially be more than a friend, a dinner could always resolve that problem.
That's a great idea.
See, nah, but then I feel like dinner counts as like 2 gifts because if I take you to dinner, it's like I'm spending money and time.
That's fair. Shouldn't that make it more impactful? Is that what you're saying?
To your case, let me that you're also spending time to go get the gifts, and you're spending money to buy the
Amazon
gifts.
Prime, bro. That's it. You don't even gotta like enter it.
I'm saying like that's short of a moment, like an open period that you have. Like that you know on the 23rd.
Bro, I did everybody's shit in 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but is it gonna get here on time? That's the thing.
That's true.
If you know,
but then I gotta go to dinner. I gotta dress up. I gotta like go get the bitch. I mean,
it depends on the relationship too. Like if you know it's just something y'all can enjoy real quick. Just I feel like that moment maybe might. But then I also feel like it's just the holidays. People expect to get tangible things.
And then also people put like their own meaning on shit. Was just like like Merry Christmas dinner, bro. The niggas like, nah, like yo, took me to dinner on Christmas.
Nah, that's very true. That's very true. You guys are giving great ideas today, and I'm gonna store them all in here.
Nah, niggas better have a good gift for me though. I'm dead ass.
So like, what are some of the craziest gifts you guys gotten over the years?
Craziest gifts I've got.
1 year. This is crazy. My mother bought me a fucking like pair of jeans, cool. A fucking H&M knit Christmas sweater with like the oblong shape, like wood buttons. I guess.
Yeah.
She has an extra large. Like
probably must have been the only size.
I ain't never wear a fucking extra large, bro.
And those sweaters run big, son.
As fuck,
big.
In a onesie.
And they stretch, so they just even that much more big.
So they bought me the pajamas with the feet in them. Like it's navy blue with like plaid cuffs and shit.
Tell you looking at.
Took that shit out the bag.
This is how you see me?
I was devastated. I was just like, you know, you're trying to process something.
Yeah, it's just like, when have you ever like what?
I'm like, she's like, you like it?
Yes,
thank you for thinking about it. I was
just like, nah, this is your moment. Like, this is your moment to stop this from happening. Like, I'm like, yo, like, what did I do this year that made you think this was for me? She was like, nah, like, all the kids is wearing it. Like, what kids? What kids are you in conversation with? Like, nah, like, mad kids in college is wearing these. Who do you know?
Like
in college wearing these? She's like, nah. And my dumbass brother slides in like Tom Cruise with his onesie on.
Right on cue.
Like, oh yeah.
You don't got yours on? Come on. Oh, Jammy Jam.
I'm just like, nah, like, yo, you got the receipt. Everybody was hurt. I was hurt at the disrespect. She was hurt at my goal. Like, this nigga is like, I'm like, yo,
I can't help him. Sorry,
I give an awful gift before at what you call it, my job, like holiday, you know, get together.
Mm-hmm.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
So like, I plan on not getting anything. Like, I literally said from the jump, I'm not getting anything. Then somebody decided to get me something. They added my name to it. So I just like, you know what, this happened on the same day that we were supposed to exchange gift. I'm like, damn, I gotta get somebody something. But I didn't have the money right on me at the moment, whatever. Mm-hmm. So my coworker, she had just bought a fucking mat to like take it to her house and shit. She was even trying it to see how comfortable it was. I'm like, yo, you want that? She's like, what you mean? I just bought it. I'm like, can I borrow that?
You borrowed the mat?
I said, can I borrow that? She like, don't tell me thinking about giving this as, you know, Secret Santa. I said, hell yeah. She's like, yeah, you can have it. I literally wrote, like, to the tag that came on the mat, I literally wrote the person's name on it and put it in a plastic bag and threw it in the gift thing. I was hoping nobody would announce where this gift came from, but somebody had to open their big mouth and be like, yeah, oh my God, you this. The look that she had when she looked at the mat, because everybody had, like, you know, other gifts that, you know.
I saw Sheila walking on it earlier.
She looked at it like, thank you.
Nigga had a
that
floor
thank
mat.
you had no excitement in it.
And that'd be the crazy shit, because with Secret Santa, you know, you think you don't really know what the other person's gonna get you. That's why you gotta be good at reading people. But
no. With this one, they right. Mine was so last minute.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I didn't get
that
it.
was last minute. But if you know ahead of time, like, people want to get gifts and be like, you want to get a good gift, but you don't want to spend too much money. But then you don't want to be like, I'm being a cheap ass nigga. Like, so you gotta just find that medium space.
This is something for you to add on to your notes.
Word.
This last minute thing like this with Secret Santa, a bottle always works.
A bottle always works.
What if they recovering alcoholic?
What happened?
They recovering alcoholic. Now you that guy.
I brought this as a trophy. You conquered this.
All right, then the trophy empty because the trophy conquered them.
The trophy won. 3 shots to none.
I mean, just telling them save it for a special day.
Nigga,
every alcoholic that's recovering have a bottle in a stash for a special day.
Y'all want to know what y'all do? This is the ultimate inexpensive good gift. You just start talking to niggas about shit, and they just mention something in their childhood, and you just see if they got like a Funko Pop for it, and be like, boom.
Funko Pops are dumb popular. Stupid.
Get niggas a Funko Pop.
They're like little toys of like famous stuff but they got it from all kinds.
Yeah, like mad different shows, new shit, old shit. We just
some of them shit's limited edition. Some of them are collectible.
Catch a nigga favorite show, Funko. Bow.
It's like it's one of those gifts that's like it's never one of those gifts you cannot appreciate. Like, you know, sometimes some people get you a card, but it's like you got mad shit in your hands. It's like, all right, I'm gonna have this card for today. It's gonna be in my house for a week. Then
I don't want a fucking card. Clutter. That shit just gonna be in the drawer. Like.
Unless it's from somebody I truly care about and there's some stuff written in there that's like, oh, heartfelt. I'm not about to like keep this card. And even if I do, it might end up in a pile of random other papers I keep, you know? So be thoughtful about the card gifts, you know? Make sure you don't put too much effort into the card. Somebody's gonna throw it away.
Yeah, for a gift, if you want to, you know, give me something that I could use on a daily basis, like, you know,
bullets.
That.
Yeah, give my nigga Omeezy some bullets, yo.
I hope they could like
shooting niggas ain't free. Shooting niggas ain't free.
Just send the bullets. We're gonna see if it matches the guns, like.
Right?
Y'all know his gun brought him a gun for Christmas? Did I say that?
Yo.
Oh, man.
Yeah, nigga some clown.
I seen that shit. It was like, yo, if 2 blonde people have a baby, who gonna watch it?
Damn! That's fucked up. Where's the baby? Not here.
I heard some other shit where 2 blonde people were fighting, and somebody screamed, "He got a knife!" They both ran.
Shout out to all the blonde people watching this right now.
Sheesh Louise. Sheesh. I don't have a blind joke. I'm very considerate to the blind.
Oh, don't do that.
I have to take advantage of this moment.
Nigga found his line. That's where I don't cross. Stevie Wonder is a treasure.
The guys who can't see, you know, you got to look out for those guys.
Heard you. That's another blind joke right there.
Let me see if he's gonna feed into this.
Right.
So here's a crazy story.
Let me see if he's gonna feed into this. For the dykes, can they give each other dildos?
Huh? What?
Dax is regifting dildos.
This dildo's a little crusty. Is that toothpaste? It's just like, yeah, it's fluoride.
Yo, listen, like for all demographics, like, yo, don't if you're gonna get somebody a dildo, make sure it's dishwasher safe, like,
Yeah,
in case they regift it. Like,
oh man, wow. What? I don't even know. I don't even want to ask. I don't even want to pose the question.
Go ahead.
Nah,
you just about to get
what
to
would
something.
make a person get another person a dildo for Christmas?
Nigga, I thought you had to.
Like, yo, you a dick, so I brought you a dick. You know,
nigga, they got a service where it's like you could pay these people and they'll like you pick somebody's address you don't like, and they'll mail them like a bag of glitter, like when they open the letter, mad glitter falls out, or
That's
like mad
fucked up.
dicks fall out. Like,
That's fucked up.
that's genius.
that's
like,
mad cool.
You know how hard it is to clean
I was about
glitter.
to say that glitter
I know.
gets.
Damn, I should have thought of this.
everywhere.
I should have remembered this like 5 days ago.
Especially if I open in my car, they're like, "Nah, I gotta find you."
Oh man, you open your card and mad glitter falls out. You'll be sick. The fuck?
Yeah.
You'd be tight. I want to call that person.
What can you re-gift without, feeling bad without the other person knowing about it? Like, what gift is acceptable to re-gift?
It got to be something that can't be seen, like in my house. Like if you came in my house, it can't be something like you would instantly see.
I personally feel like the only thing you could re-gift without, nothing, I feel like you could re-gift a bottle. It's like,
Oh, I like if I got a bottle of something I don't like, I kept it.
Even if I like it, I could like re-gift it. And if the person asks, "Oh, what happened to that bottle?" "Oh, I finished it."
It was so good.
Oh, was it the bottle that I gave you that you give to such a person? "Oh, nah, I just bought a new one." You can't really.
Now they told me.
Oof. But that's a good one though, because it's like I get what you're saying. Because it's like, how could you possibly tell? If like I could always say like, nah, that bottle was so good, I had to get it for somebody else. Put somebody else on like
Re-gift a gift card.
Ooh, that's good. That's definitely good. I'm trying to think.
Or use your gift card to get somebody else a gift.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Sponsored by Last Bitch.
Dad.
New bitch. Sponsored by Last Bitch.
That's wild.
Is it a right to pay somebody bill as a gift?
That's a tricky one.
It depends who it is, and it depends how old you are. Like if you're in high school, like paying a family bill in your house, I think that's a good gift. Like
word.
As an
And you
adult,
gotta get a
niggas
lot of
probably is
points
already
for that.
expecting you to pay a bill.
I was not gonna do that in my house. Then my dad's gonna expect that shit to be to be continued. Oh,
Yeah.
you got the money.
Oh no, that's some single
Okay.
parent household shit, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That's some single parent.
That's what
household
makes
shit.
it a gift. Like, yo.
Or you got like one of them like good times households where it's like the ends don't never really meet. They just get close to meeting. Like you just be
it's
like,
like, yo, I've been saving in this.
I've been saving my allowance for 3 years to help with the light bill, and they be like, oh, I can't take your money.
And just be like, nah, I already paid it, ma. Merry Christmas. And, and the credits start rolling.
Right? Mama, Michael got shot.
It's always that turn around and the episode ends to be continued.
Right? Hanging in a child line.
He's about to ask a question before I interrupted you with that dyke joke, but
Yeah, I totally forgot what it was. But here's this crazy story, right? I heard recently. Talking about holiday cheer and gifting and work, office stuff. So this lady, right? She's going to work or whatever. She's working at this place with a coworker, male coworker. They're friends. You know, they hang out outside.
was it F? Because you pointed at him.
Nah, I'm just doing stuff with my hands. I'm part Italian.
This is not me. Before he finished the story, this is not me at all. I wasn't even this.
So, right, shit goes on. So, like, I guess the coworker's been working there for about a year. So the lady always got her coffee from the coworker for that year they were working there. Just I guess a nice gesture or whatever. And one day she comes back and the coffee lid is a little off a little bit. So she kind of just about to fix it, but she opens it. When she opens it, she sees that there's fucking cum in the coffee floating around. And she's like, yo, what the fuck is that? She's looking at it at first.
Marco.
And she's like, yo, this is semen. Like, yo, you've been nutting in my cup. Comes to find out this nigga been nutting in her cup of coffee fucking throwing that little Christmas cheer on there.
Shit like
every morning, that little holiday glaze, that morning jizz, right there in her espresso.
Why?
Every morning. And I guess
Why'd you put on the fucking R&B radio voice? This is WBLS. We'll be nutting your coffee. Good morning.
What the fuck? Why would you?
Like, yeah, so she goes to HR. I guess HR kind of like brushes it off a little bit. But the guy he just leaves work. Like he just leaves after like he gets caught. And then like she winds up reporting it. They wind up finding him. He goes to jail and shit. But like, could you imagine being in an office where your, I guess, coworker / friend is nutting in your coffee and like bringing it to you, watching you drink it? Like, what kind of sicko mode shit is that?
Good, right? Mm-hmm.
Yo, that comes from me, girl. Like every morning,
home brew
from the inside.
I know that nigga was ultra labeling the cups, like making sure.
Imagine you could get pregnant orally by digesting cum.
This nigga's trying to redefine science. Like
she would have had Jesus because I was pregnant. I didn't fuck nobody. She would have had another Jesus. Because she would have never know where it came from.
Wow. Oh, wow. Nigga. Okay. Wow.
I'm
that lady's probably traumatized.
I'm out of this
That nigga was just coming in a coffee.
This is where I draw the line.
She like, you got the coffee? He like, I'm coming?
I'm coming.
I'm out of this conversation. I'm just trying to look mad uncomfortable until we change the subject.
She's stirring it, I guess, or shaking it up. Who knows?
This nigga is dying back there.
Coffee must have been good. She's been drinking it for a whole year. She would have kept drinking it too if it wasn't for his rushingness.
And the meddling kids.
Why is she fronting like she ain't like that cum latte? Like
Dad. Yeah, can I get a venti?
Venti cum latte?
I had a lot of bananas this morning.
Dad. Is this nutmeg?
What size? The grande?
I don't know about the meg, but it sure is nuts in there.
What size? The grande? Oh, you want more cum?
It's a great day. It's a great way to stay in shape.
I don't know about the meg, but there's some nuts in there.
That's OD though. Like,
nah,
that's
how do you
some
respond
different
to
level
that?
of sexual deviant. Like, what do you get out of that? What do you get out of that?
Now I want to know what she did to him.
Call the cops, I think.
I'm saying like before he started doing that.
Nothing, nigga. They was just buddies.
They were just friends. It just so happened that one day
he was just a cool, nice guy. Like, hey, like, got
that's
you
what
a
I'm
coffee.
saying. He probably must have been like the star ace. Like, I don't have a lot of details on this story. I'm paraphrasing a lot.
She had to do something to that nigga to be. Come on, man. That's a lot of shit.
Man.
That's a lot of shit you got to process in your mind to do to somebody.
It's probably white.
That's the first thing you think is if you see cum in your cup, you're gonna be like, every time this person brought me coffee, there was cum in it.
Even if it was the first time, you would think.
I'm pretty sure she puked off rip. Like, yo, imagine like, oh man, that's crazy. A nigga like, yo, like, I don't know what that is. What do you say if you're that guy? Right? You got 10 seconds. You both got 10 seconds to come up with an excuse of what this substance is.
Was he the guy making a coffee?
Yeah, he was bringing the coffee. He was bringing her coffee for that whole year. And she was drinking it.
I'm saying, was he making it or just bringing it? Cause
I don't know.
We don't know.
With
He
coffee.
just
I don't have a lot of details.
Because if he was just delivering the coffee, then you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he's the one making the coffee and bringing it, then you don't only want to blame.
In fairness, you know it's him because he left the job. Like, as soon as that shit happened, he left the job.
Yeah, he left the job. Even though HR was kind of fronting. They were like, well, we don't really, it's no way to prove it type shit. And she took it to the authorities, and then they was like, nah, that's not okay.
He was just trying to see if women
but
could
that nigga left off rip.
He was just trying to see if women could get pregnant by digesting cum.
Understandable. But if you're in that situation, right, this happens. Lady opens the cup. What the fuck is this? Omeezy? What's your excuse?
Can you not say my name?
What's this? Omeezy? Some Meezy in there.
I'm just tell us the new cum latte.
I had that same energy on Rikers, bro. Same energy on Rikers.
What would you say in that situation? It's your job and your life on the line. Like,
I'm not doing that, bro.
No, you got so comfortable doing that. You've been doing it for a year. You never thought this was would come.
I've never done it. I'm not putting myself in that man's shoes. Like,
shit, I'd be like, no refund.
You see these
no
niggas
refund,
having the time of their
only.
life pretending to nut in women's coffee. What would you have said?
No refund, store credit only.
Yeah, so like that shit was crazy.
Oh, you don't got nothing to say, right? Nigga,
so
when everybody else to pretend to be nothing in somebody coffee.
I just wanted to know what you guys would say. Like, what could he have possibly said in that moment? Like, when she asked him, like, what is this?
Just got to be like,
hey,
just leave.
3 weeks earlier, I've been nutting in this lady's cup for about 7 months now. She caught me. How did I get here, you wonder? Let's go back to the beginning. That's the moment where she's asking him, like, what is this?
How you do the flashback before you announce that something happened in flashback? You flashback 3 weeks before you got caught to tell niggas you got caught.
That's how you know you fucked up.
This nigga, this is what happened when you change the channel during commercials in a BET movie. Like, you don't really know how this shit work, nigga. This nigga here is just nutting in coffee, breaking all the rules of
I don't know
flashback.
how it came to me nutting in coffee. It was a story about a
Because
guy.
we're trying to figure out what you were
I'm
saying.
rolling with
You
it.
were
I'm
the guy
rolling
that
with it 'cause you
answered.
stay
It was
trying
you,
to-
bro.
Well,
Because
technically,
you're not
Omar
answering
answered it.
anything
You,
today.
you paraphrased too much. Like,
How? I barely said this. I don't know if he brought the coffee or not. There's a lot of details I don't know. All I do know is that when she pressed him, it must have been a crazy scenario. Like, he must have been like, yo, what the fuck?
all I know is you hold your cup like you're lying. So you hold your cup really devious. You was holding that shit from the bottom earlier. Like,
How do you hold your cup? From the rim?
just, yeah, you was like
That
this
looks like
earlier.
a-
you was just like, I don't know. I don't have any
Oh,
information.
that's how you was stirring it?
Yeah, that's how, like,
Oh,
that's how people with
Nah, you already
power
said yes.
hold their
Nah, you
cup.
already said
Yeah,
yeah.
they say yeah,
I
bro.
have,
already said
like,
yeah, bro.
affluence and shit.
You already said
Yeah,
yeah.
you just
Yeah, that's how I hold my cup.
Yeah, that's how you start your cup.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, that's how you start the cup.
Like this.
Yeah, that's how you start the cup.
I had it in my hand.
Is that how you start the cup?
I don't stir my cup, actually.
Oh,
my
you
does.
waft it? What do you do?
I just
You
held
did a
it like
swivel?
this. I did it like this, and I sipped it like this. Look.
Oh. So when you made that woman's cup, you didn't stir it. You just kind of held it from the bottom.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay. All right. We figured it out.
I just heard that guy was nutting in people's cups, and I was
Shout out to everybody that got.
Shout out to everybody that got coming in their latte.
Nah, shout out to everybody that got the sense to not put yourself in the shoes of the nigga that's nutting in people's cups. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, Marcus trying to get everybody indicted.
I'm just saying, that's so wild. She must have felt like mortified.
Nigga, I would have threw up everywhere for
that was
eternity.
wild. That's so D wild.
That's some-
OD
Like them Spanish bitches doing breweria and shit, putting period blood in the food.
Mm-hmm. Putting their hair in pie and shit.
That's some sick shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta kill your whole tree. You put what in my food?
Yeah, that's a little wild. That is a little wild. Period blood in the food. That's not where that goes. Gross. Sorry for that.
I stopped eating
gross
people's
moment.
food. Started seeing that movie where they shit in that white lady's pie.
Oh, that was a good movie.
She was fucking that pie up though. Like,
Yeah. Oh, so delicious.
what's in this? Shit. My shit.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I saw that video I tagged you guys on earlier this week.
Nah.
I believe so.
Secrets, you hear me? I was having. Now this is one of my deepest
Oh.
secrets, you hear me? I was having sex with a broad, right?
Let me play-
Now this is one of my deepest secrets, you hear me? I was having sex with a broad, right? And I'm hitting and I start feeling balls and shit, you hear me? I fucked the whole man that night, my nigga. I fucked the man, son. Talk to me like that. I appreciate you. Now this is one of my deepest.
What? Yo,
Who
it
said I'd
never
be like
be
that?
like that,
Who
bro.
said it'd be like that, though?
the nigga that was interviewing him.
Yo,
Nigga said, I'm gonna tell you some super secret shit. You
tell
heard
you my
me?
deepest secret. What?
I was fucking a
Nigga,
bitch.
lie. Like,
What?
say you
How
got
did-
left back. Like,
How did you not know? And I felt balls and shit. I fucked the whole man last night. You hear me? I fucked the man last night. You hear me?
you felt both of the balls, bro. You was dead too long, bro.
You know, niggas' balls was slapping. He probably clapping it from the back. Nigga getting the walrus. When two tusks are wrestling in the wild.
Yeah.
Motherfucker get the walrus. Nigga said I did the walrus last night, yo.
Nah, nigga said, I'm feeling balls and shit. I fucked the man. I fucked the man. Nigga said it twice. Like,
Yeah, that
he
was
said it and then he realized he said it.
he said it to the person interviewing, and then he said it to himself. Like,
And the journalist
man
got the
that
nerve
night.
to
Yeah.
say it be like that.
I fucked
the
Nigga,
man,
fuck
yeah.
you, mean
Nah,
it be
what
like
would
that.
you say if a nigga was like, yo, I fucked the man last? It'd be like that. That would turn around and be like,
it would have been so many pause in that clip.
nigga,
Like,
I'd have
nigga.
turned and looked at the camera like, yo.
definitely in my mind, it would have been the biggest ayo. Like, ayo. whoa, did I just hear that?
Niggas said I felt balls. What?
Hey, yo.
Yo, what? Yo. What? Yo.
Nigga.
Nah.
Nigga felt the balls. He felt something. So that means he had to go check
Why do
what
you
it was.
Yo, why do you know
He did the reach around.
what balls feel like?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't know what it was. So he reached around and grabbed a handful of balls and a little bit of shaft. Like just a little shaft and balls. Like. These aren't mine.
Damn, baby, you got a colostomy bag?
Damn, babe, still got your comeback on?
She got a colostomy bag. Like, nah. You got a tube?
Flows the meanest.
Yo, you watch Love and Hip Hop, son? You watch Love and Hip Hop? You seen the new season?
Nah, I haven't started the new
Yo,
season.
this nigga Rich Dollars had this nigga Jacquay in a diner, right? With Sydney Starr. And they tell him he was a tranny. Well, whatever, nigga, I don't care. Tell him he was a tranny. It's Christmas.
He's the T from LBGT.
Word. So, Mr. or Mrs. T. Boom. So, he's like, "Girl, I want you to meet this new rapper I'm working with. You know, she dope. I want to get you out of the studio. Sydney Starr pulls up. Was talking or whatever. He was like, "You want me to rap right now?" And Jacquay's like, "Yeah." So he rapping some nonsense. Keep rapping. Flows the meanest, lyric the cleanest. Best female rapper out here with a penis. Mind you, before homie started rapping, nigga Jacquay's in the booth, like, yo, like, I'm looking at her titties, like, yo, like, it's lit, like, I'm like, oh no, baby.
Oh, he didn't know.
Whole time, nigga rapping, Rich dying, like, nigga, she said that shit. Mind you, they in the booth, like, they closer across the table than we are, like, to each other right here. Nigga goes, just like this with his hand, was like, yo, why shorty keep saying she got a penis? She was like, because I got a penis. Okay.
What?
Oh, all right.
I mean,
Oh. You can't just say, I don't want to get in the studio with you now. You just got to play it off. Like, all right,
I'ma just
like,
be
that
real.
Was all right. You could.
Yeah, he hit it with the like, nah, like your flow, like you could work a little bit, get a little more confidence in some of your bars, but like, nah, like you dope. Just did the look around like, these niggas.
Nigga set me up. Nigga set me up.
I mean, at that point, like you can't really approach it, as if something that you hate or something that you just gotta be like, that's not.
Nah, I didn't hate. It's just the like, yo,
that's not something I could market. Like, you do your own thing. That's not that.
I mean, but apparently there is a market for that.
Yeah, there is a market. There's just not a market that I'm pitching into.
I mean, there's that other guy on Love and Hip Hop who's also gay, right? He be rapping about like gay shit. He's light skinned. I think he's like Trina's cousin.
Oh yeah, Bobby Light.
Oh, yeah. He was on Wild 'N Out one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I didn't see the episode, but I heard he was on it.
Yeah, he was definitely on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah. So, they're that community is definitely being heard.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like they in the same community, but they not in the same community at the same time.
Nah, OD. I mean, if they were the same, it wouldn't be,
a different letter.
Yeah, like a G and a T in it. It'd have been like,
it's like, all right, cool, gay dude rapping about being gay. All right, cool. I'm like, God that became a woman but still got a penis, rapping about being a woman with a penis. I feel like you're gonna get 400 streams, bro.
Is it a lot of money? Like, why do everybody always get their titties done first? Like, I feel like if you're gonna go, you just gotta commit, man. Get the first thing you gotta cut
your dick off and just be flat chested. Like,
throw that dick to the wind, bro. Just
don't do
commit,
that.
bro.
Don't do that.
Like,
I seen a post where saying that, like, why is bitches investing in titties instead of buying a house, in the long run for their kids? It's like, what you gonna do? What you call it? Leave him a nipple?
Can nobody suck on your house? Like, ain't trying to suck on a bitch house.
Can't motorboat a house.
Like, what's this banister? Tastes like oak.
Got brick and mortar.
Got an oak banister.
You're right though. I mean,
granite countertop.
Are you saying they tend to go to like switch up the titties first before the ass?
I feel like a lot of people who do go
before
through
the
the sex change
for their penis, bro.
For men going into
why you got titties in the penis,
women,
bro?
They usually always go titties first and like penis next.
I feel like they get this shit that you're most likely to see more. So it's like, nah, I look like a woman. Like,
yeah, but I feel like it's logically, if you're trying to convince someone you're a woman, you should get your penis fixed first.
I believe. Let me not say I believe. I think it's probably because with the titty stuff is more like hormones thing.
Yeah, what's the difference between thinking and believing? No, I'm not being a smart ass.
Like, okay. It's just being Morpheus.
Yeah. I feel like when you say I feel like when you say believe, you have more of a you've done some research on it. I feel like when you say I think, it's just like you're just like guessing on a spot
based off like how you feel.
Yeah, how I feel. When I say I believe, is this
ain't your beliefs based on like how you feel? Because like if you believe something is wrong, you feel that it's wrong.
I mean, based on how you feel, and also
this brings me into my next point.
Based on based on how you feel, and it's also based on if you been faced with the same situation before. If you have experience and feeling will go toward believe. I believe this is it instead of the thinking.
But if it's just a feeling, it's more of a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because thinking is just like in class. You do a new lesson. The teacher asks you, "Oh, so what's the answer?" "Oh, I think it's that." It's like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You just feel like this.
But in that same like sense, in that same like instant, you could be like, "Nah, I believe the answer is such and such."
Yeah, exactly. Like you just said, most of the time when you say "I believe," you add on to it. Like I believe it's this because such and such.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you say think, it's just like it's not. You don't put too much thought into it. It's like on a spot thing. Like when somebody puts you on a spot, you're forced to choose something.
What was your thing?
I wanted to say because I watched the 21 Savage interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking about how he would much rather prefer loyalty to love, and like I had a conversation about it, and it was like, can you have loyalty without love, or does love foster loyalty? So I wanted to pose that about that with you guys. Do you think you guys could have loyalty with the absence of love, or have love with the absence of loyalty?
You can definitely have love with the absence of loyalty.
How so?
All right. So like how he described it was like somebody doing something to like
I thought he also
intentionally hurt you.
Yeah, a good
so
point.
It's like, all right, if you know something is gonna hurt me, like you doing that means it's intentional no matter what the circumstance is, because you already knew that it would hurt me. So it's like, all right, like you could be in love with a chick and you could like cheat on a chick. So it's like, oh, you was like disloyal to like her and her feelings or whatever, but you still love her. So it's like, But then with loyalty, it's like, I don't know, because I feel like I gotta like fuck with you in some sense for me to be loyal to you. Like
my thesis or my driving force argument, if you want to say, was that I took it into terms of like, all right, loyalty can be there constant without love, in the same sense as I can be loyal to a cause. This person can be loyal to a cause. I don't necessarily have to love this person. I don't even have to necessarily know this person. But since we're both loyal to the same cause, there's no conflict, or there's no like, you feel me? So it's same goals, same loyalty to this idea or something. If it's based around an idea or a concept or something, then it's like, all right, loyalty can persist without the necessarily.
Nah, but wouldn't that more so be, can you and someone else be loyal to the same thing without having a love between y'all?
But then that's where the person brought it up, like, oh, well, what if it's a relationship and it's like you're in a relationship? Can you have loyalty without love? And I was like, oh, that's a good question. That's why I brought it to here. I thought that you can have loyalty to the idea of a relationship without necessarily loving the person. It's like, all right,
see, you changing it by like putting it towards an idea and not like a direct like other person.
That's why I'm trying to just say what I was saying in the argument. I'm not necessarily giving a side. I'm saying like when I was talking, I was like, well, it could be like this if you bring it to this context. Like when I gave the example before, I was like, if we bring it to a common idea or goal or cause, we can both be loyal and there cannot be love in there. Whether the guy is a guy and it's a guy and a guy, or a guy and a girl and a girl, if you guys have a same objective or the same common goal, and you're loyal to that goal, then that automatically coincides with I'm not going to hurt you because you're loyal to the same thing I'm loyal to. If anything, there would be a relationship of common objective. Like, you know, we got to both get the same shit. So that's what
I could disprove that.
How so?
All right. So if we look at like Malcolm X and the civil rights movement, where it was just like niggas was just jealous of like the fame he was getting or like the attention he was getting, being that he wasn't the head of the Nation of Islam. And there was like mad ill will going on, even though they was loyal to the same cause.
That's a good point. But I guess corruption and that stuff also comes into play when you bring that. It's like if you're loyal to the same cause as I am, but you're jealous of me, then that taints what I was talking about. You know, that adds like a different element into the scenario I posed.
Yeah, saying that like it's not guaranteed like I wouldn't harm you because we're loyal to the same cause.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that if you loved me, you wouldn't have done that.
Not that, but it's also people can be loyal for like different reasons.
I agree.
I feel like what loyalty and love, like love involves feelings. Loyalty doesn't quite involve feelings.
I feel like
in terms of like loyal,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like if we're in the same label, you know, I got some sort of loyalty, you know, within that label. Let's say the label's going through something and you're the face of it. Because I have loyalty toward the label, I will stand up for what you're standing up for. That doesn't mean I got love for you, but there's a loyalty there because we're all involved in something that's bigger than both of us. But as far as love, it's just like there's feelings involved in that.
Also, I feel like love is a feeling or something that greatly caters to the environment. You know, if you only got this kind of action and reaction or exchange between people and you classify that as love, as to where I see that like, oh nah, that's toxic. You feel me? Like that's not true love. That's like where the perspective kind of comes into play. Hence where this kind of argument can be like, there's no definitive answer because like I could be like, then you can always get into the love and in love, you know, like, oh, I have love for this person. But, you know, that's not enough to drive my loyalty as where it's like, oh, I'm in love with this person. And that, you know, kind of fosters loyalty because I'm in love with this person. I'm going to be loyal to this person.
Nah, but you could be in love with somebody and not loyal to them.
Also very true.
Because it just depends what do you view as like betrayal. Because like when you put it towards like a cause, it's like so many outside factors that it makes it hard to like answer it, like the whole like label shit. Like that is something where it's like, all right, like I'm on this label too. Like, I gotta jump up, even if I don't necessarily give a fuck about you. But whatever you got going on this label, this shit affects me. So now I'm involved in it.
Exactly.
But it's like but that opens up the door for like 10 million different scenarios of like trying to break that down. But I think if it's like with like people, like if it's like an interaction between like me and you, me and this nigga, and shit like that, I don't think you can have like loyalty without some form of love, but I think you can have love for somebody and still be disloyal.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because like if you're gonna be loyal, like if I'm loyal not to like a cause or something, like if I'm loyal to like y'all two people, there has to be some like feeling I have towards y'all where it's like, nah, I fuck with y'all, I'm going to be loyal, like, or whatever. But I can be in love with a person and be like, I'm going to be disloyal.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to be in love with someone to be loyal.
Not in love, but that's what I'm saying. Like any sort of like feeling like, nah, I fuck with y'all. Like these my niggas. And you could be disloyal to your niggas. And it's like, that's an issue. Or you could be loyal to your niggas. And then there's people that'll just be like, yo, like, what?
Yeah, but what you're saying is that you gotta, if what you're saying, we gotta bring in the difference between I got love for you and I'm in love with you.
Because he said love in general. But when he was talking, he was talking about like with a woman. But then he was also talking about people around you in general. Because he was like, love comes from attachment. So it's like,
you could love your family members just like you love your
that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
you can have love for your family members. There's a difference.
Yeah, but you could also be in love with somebody and be disloyal based on what I don't want to keep using this example, but like if you like got a wife or something, you're in love with your wife, right? And you cheat on your wife, nigga, you took vows that it was just y'all two. So technically you're being disloyal to her because she views that as a betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you could still be in love with her and sleeping with other women. But to her, that's a betrayal. Like, that's not loyalty. Because if you was loyal, like, you wouldn't have did that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in that case, I'm loyal in the sense that I'm only married to you. I'm not married to someone else.
Nah, but part of the wedding is like the vows and shit is like, it's me and you. Like, we entered into this pact that is just me and you. This is monogamy. It's just me and you.
Does it specifically state that? Like, it's just monogamy? Like, word
I mean,
for word?
it only states that, like, it's not monogamy. Like, if niggas don't specify that it's polygamy, you just assume the marriage is monogamy. Like,
Definitely.
So it's like,
I would definitely.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So it's like, if you cheat, technically, like, you disloyal. Like,
but I guess like the whole sanctity of marriage is that it's supposed to be like,
yeah, it's supposed to be like, y'all
blessed
too.
by God also. So it's like, you know, like, oh, it's you, me, God. Like, this is ordained, you know, this is something that's like legit and legally also. So it's like that marriage entertainment. So I could see why you would say that, but that's just like how he brought up when it was like, that leaves the door open for all those variables where it's like, my perception of love is that I married you. I put you above all others, even though I still fuck with others. My love for you is the most. And it's just like, she can see that as like, well, that's not really love. Because if you truly loved me, then there would be no need for others or whatever. So like that shit could go either way.
Yeah, I just think the difference between the two with love is like the feeling could be unlimited.
Nah, it's all on what
But
you
with
define
loyalty-
as like betrayal, like, and like disloyalty, where it's like some niggas take that shit to the extreme, like 50, where it's like, if I don't fuck with this nigga, you don't fuck with this nigga. So if you're fucking with this nigga and you're attempting to fuck with me, you're being disloyal to me. And there's people that's just like, nah, you know, like,
I'm not in it. It's between
like,
y'all two. Like, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with them.
Like, do your
and
thing.
that's not
like, you could either be
betraying my
Pusha T
loyalty.
or you could be Big Sean. Like,
I feel like you could always reinstate love, but you can't reinstate loyalty.
What makes you say that?
Because if what I did for you, if whatever I did for you to love me, if I do it again, and if that's truly, if you tell me I love him because he did this, because he did that to me, I feel like if I did it again, you will love me, but you will not be loyal to me. But if you
wait, say that again. Like, if you did something to me, I would love you, but not be loyal to you.
No, let's say if let's say you have a girl or whatever,
Right.
you do something for her, then when you ask her, oh, why did you love me? I mean, why do you? When a friend asks her, why do you love him? She would tell them, oh, I love him because he's this, he's such and such, he did this for me, blah blah blah. Then he fucks up, he comes and do it again. I'm gonna love you again, but the loyalty is gonna affect the loyalty.
I think that more so affects the trust and the loyalty. Because if I'm fucking you over, like, doing something like repeatedly, that just makes it hard for you to trust me. Like, because 9 times out of 10, you're still being loyal to me, which is why you're upset that I'm being disloyal to you.
Definitely.
Preach.
Definitely. I thought it was a good.
Oh
good
yeah,
topic
now
to
we
bring
could go
up.
on in this topic.
OD.
for mad long.
You ever seen like Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
When the nigga was like, would you rather be loved or feared?
Yeah. I don't know, son. 21 brought up some good points about love. If I had to choose between love or feared, I would rather be loved because I feel like.
Right, before we get into that, like, would you rather pick love or loyalty?
What would I rather pick?
Yeah.
I would pick love. I feel like people can do hurtful things in love, but because of love, they can try to make up for it. You know, I hurt you, but I love you, so I want to prove to you that, you know, I can try to. There's a hope or idea of redemption with love, you know, and with loyalty. You know, when you betray someone's trust, that shit shatters. Like, you feel me? Like, no matter how much I love you, like you said, I could love you, but you broke that loyalty and that trust, and it's just like, now I'm loving you from over here.
That is what I would choose. I would rather have loyalty than love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, with loyalty, that's like, it's hard to make somebody loyal to you, but it's easy to make somebody love you.
I feel like loyalty being prioritized over love will lead to solitude.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, like, probably like emotional solitude.
Not necessarily
with time,
solitude.
Because like when I think of like,
because if you have the right loyal people, you'll never be lonely.
yeah, but when I think of loyalty, it's just like, cool. Like, say we outside and it's niggas I know that you don't know, but I don't know them like that. Like I just seen them before, whatever. And niggas is trying to fight you, and like niggas is jumping you, and I'm like, yo, chill, like, nah, like nigga, that's being disloyal. Like, you feel me? Like you supposed to help me. Fuck that shit. Where it's like, nah, like you could love me and still be like, yo, like I'm like, nah, you really betrayed me right there because I needed you right there. Like your love did not stop me from getting my ass whooped.
In terms of why I would pick the two, I feel like love is more of a compelling driving force. Within that same scenario, if I'm with someone I love and they're being attacked, that no matter what the odds are, in your head, you're thinking, I'm about to do something. As to where loyalty depends on the person. If he's scared and he's never been in that situation before, or shit getting real, that person could freeze up. They might not necessarily run, but they might freeze up.
Well, it depends, because it's like, are you talking about like if you in love with somebody or just like somebody that like you got love for?
That depends.
Because it's like you could be out with like, say you got like a family member from down south, like they're not used to like city life, so shit jump off. So like they could still love you and freeze up because they not like built for that situation.
But in that situation, you'll be more understanding. You'll be more susceptible to redemption because you love them. Oh, you didn't know. You're from down south. I can understand that. I'm open to receiving you and understanding why you didn't act. With loyalty, it's like black and white. You didn't act. Why didn't you act? Now fuck out of here. I don't care what you ain't used to this. If we mans and you from down south and you're like, oh, I ain't used to the city life. Well, I ain't used to that. You hear me?
Hey, dirty.
You hear me? They done the sick nigga done dump on your head. I ain't know what to do, buzzing your head. You hear me? I ain't know what to do. You hear me? Niggas let me stir. You hear me? You're gonna be like, nigga, I hear you. Fuck you. You heard me? Nigga, you feel me? Did you hear me? You feel me? But I feel like you'll be more so like, you're supposed to be loyal to me. And like you didn't act. So now I'm not as receptive to hearing your explanation, to being like, yo, why the fuck you ain't do nothing? It's like, yo, I ain't from around here. And it's like, with loyalty, it's like, nigga, I don't care where you from. Like, nigga, you with me, right? You supposed to act. There's like, it blocks off that understanding to where it's like, I love you. So it's like, yo, what, you just watched me get washed? Man, what happened? It's like, yo, son, I was scared. And shit was in the moment. You're like, my fault, son. Like, you're like, my nigga. Like, and I know you. I love you. You're not used to that. So you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have brought you in this situation. Or maybe, I feel like you're more inclined to be open to like reason in that.
Nah, that's a fact. But that's why I pick loyalty, because it's like, all right, that same understanding where it's like, let me give you another chance. Like some people like take advantage of that and be like, I could do fucked up shit and be disloyal because I know you love me. You're going to forgive me. You're going to be right back here.
True.
And I'm going to just be a dick one more time, like 15 more times.
Ooh, that's definitely a good point.
And it's like, but with loyalty, it's just like, all right, like, we know exactly what the parameters is and how we about to move. Because with the love, it's just like, now if I give you another chance, if I don't give somebody else I love another chance, now I got to rethink all my interactions with niggas and shit.
That's a good point. But in that same breath, you feel me? That same person that did that thing and be like, oh, I could get away with it, can also think, oh, I'm so glad this person allowed me back into this circle. I can't fuck this up. I feel like the chances of sparking like that renewed or that breathing loyalty from that would be like, I know I fucked up. So that's going to put me like, I'm about to go hard. But it could.
But what's your thoughts on like people like changing? Because I feel like niggas don't change unless it's like some drastic shit happens.
True. Change is hard. No one really likes the idea. Everybody likes the idea of change, but no one likes getting to change. Like, you feel me? Like, I know I take full advantage of the civil rights movement right now. I'm so thankful. I can talk about like, oh, how I would have acted when I was back then, but no one is that tough. Nobody was nobody was loyal to the cause where everybody weren't taking the bus for 386 days. You feel me? And it's like that economic impact was felt on a whole. Like, that's not happening now. So it's like, take that in consideration. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
tough.
No, I maybe we could bring this up on the next show, but I feel like with change, I feel like people confuse. People confuse people adapting to something and changing.
Ooh, can you dive into that a little bit?
Like, before you do that, I just want to congratulate myself for steering the conversation away from that whole transsexual thing y'all was about to deep dive into, which is why I asked what's the difference between think and believe. This is all planning, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, I'm masterful.
There we
Holding
go.
a master class.
Morpheus with the pills.
Boom.
There it is.
Which one you want? It's Christmas.
Don't even know.
I
You
got red and green.
Put it in your drink already.
Yeah, and
You didn't even know it.
for the
All right,
changing of
everybody
that.
relax. Everybody relax. Everybody, this nigga's drinking too much eggnog. Everybody relax.
For the changing of that, we should get into that next show.
Oh, next
Right.
show? All right. That makes sense.
Oh.
That's a great, remember that.
Meezy's kicking us out, guys. It's
Yeah.
Christmas. He
Yeah.
got shit to do, even though he don't celebrate.
Yeah. He got guns to clean, guns to use.
Word. Yo, take this day, after you open gifts, you ain't doing shit, go watch some movies. Find out if Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I've been trying to figure that out.
Do you guys think that it took place during Christmas? I mean, and he had Christmas puns in the movie. I figure
I think it's a Christmas movie. I feel like if your movie takes place during Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
Hmm.
Because you're mentioning that it's Christmas.
I feel like people think it has to come out during Christmas for it to be a Christmas movie.
No, if it takes
Home Alone came out during Christmas?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
if
but
it's around
definitely a
Christmas
movie.
time and it's like the build up to Christmas,
Mhm.
it's a Christmas movie.
Like that whole 25 days to Christmas kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
It's Friday After Next is a Christmas movie, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Got to put that in the top 5.
Definitely.
I didn't really like A Christmas Story. But Ralphie?
It's one of those movies you see so many times, you grow to like it. It's just like
it's cool.
Yeah, like you watch it, be like, all right, I've seen this so many times.
I'm
It's
not
all
like,
right.
oh, it's Ralphie.
I'll definitely turn to see, or at least put the guide up to see what else is on.
Yo, before we get out of here, let me tell one story about disloyalty, right? I was watching Friday the other day. So when Debo slapped the fuck out of Nia Long, right? And everybody just stood there. That was disloyalty, right? Like, shouldn't Craig's sister have jumped in? Nah, like that's part
Craig's
one.
sister should have definitely jumped in if she was loyal.
Because that was her homie. So that's part one, right?
But she wasn't in
Now,
love with her. That's what
Nigga,
she ain't
Debo said, "Who wants some?" and started spazzing on the hood. Everybody stood there. Craig pull out the gun. First, Debo like 6'8", nigga. This nigga got a fucking big ass butcher knife, shit like a Zonpak toe.
Word.
Nigga pull out the gun. Give me the gun, Craig. Willie Jones is a bitch. Like, I don't care. I wish the fuck I'm about to fight the fucking 6'8" hood.
Tell me, give me the
This
gun.
nigga's a terrorist.
Yeah, right. The hood terrorist.
This nigga beat up that nigga, stole that nigga bike, broke into that nigga house, ran this nigga pockets.
That was today.
That was today, nigga. Playing dice with Lil Chris. Lil Chris ain't even in school.
Even fucking the
Give me
crack
the gun.
bitch in the neighborhood.
Yeah, wow.
You feel me? Fucking the crackhead, beating the crackhead up. Choke this nigga Craig out. Everybody watching. Talking about, nah, he got to be a man. Nigga, if you don't shoot this nigga, I would have looked at my mother like, bitch, shoot him. You love me, right? I'm your baby.
You're fucking like, shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Which I'd have did if Craig would have lost. Everybody like, oh,
The bully
right.
wins. Everybody give the
that
bully
nigga,
your money.
that nigga would have
sequel would have
definitely
been called Saturday,
That
but
nigga-
everybody visiting Craig in the fucking
he would
hospital.
have definitely been a shooting target of the neighborhood. Like anybody see him, if you got a gun to shoot that motherfucker.
They'd have been dead. Yo, you know how to solve the whole plot of the movie Friday? When Big Worm was like, yo, where's my money? That big nigga over there took it from me. That big nigga right there
Let's
took
stop
it
the
from
big
me.
worm from like, you better go get it.
Give me a gun. Come with me.
Yeah, that's cool.
That nigga sent Dub
cool.
C and 30 niggas through the block
That's a fact.
with Uzis.
Yeah, if you would have said, give me a gun,
It's
you
a
fuck
residential
around,
neighborhood.
fuck around with that open that glove compartment.
Debo didn't even live over
Yeah,
there.
that was
Nigga
wild.
outside
That-
after the shootout. Like, I
that
seen him
was wild.
earlier.
Word.
Imagine nigga come up on your porch like, you got on my drink.
Don't lie. Fuck you mean don't lie? Oh,
Check
nigga,
your- check your collar,
you.
like.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's wild, but it's a great
He
episode.
said, I'm getting back a chain. What chain? I'm high. Yo, what niggas gained today?
I think niggas gained a little bit of perspective on loyalty and love today.
Yeah,
Word,
definitely.
word,
that
word.
was a major topic, and I'm glad we spoke about it.
Boom. Great gifting ideas.
Great gifting ideas.
Oh, yeah.
What we can't and can re-gift.
You know, get niggas gifts if they get you gifts. Don't go out your
That's
way to
just
get
common
niggas gifts.
courtesy,
Yeah, you
yo.
feel me? Like,
You don't want to look like a dick during the holiday season. Like,
And who's important to give to
word.
during these
Know-
holidays?
Know who to gift to. Word. Don't be
Mhm.
just wasting money on people that, aren't quintessential to your life. Make sure the people that care for you know you care for them too.
what kind of gifts to get? What else we talked about? Don't have your mans come to lunch with a transsexual and not tell him it's a transsexual.
I feel like
if you
that
know
should be
he like
okay.
a creep squad type nigga, like that was crazy.
Quick question to the both of you: if someone is bringing like someone that is identifying as that, any of the letters from the LGBTQ, is it on me, the inviter, to tell you that they are part of that community, or is it fall on the person to be like, yo,
you should tell me before I get there, because like one, we crack mad jokes, so it's like,
True.
Yo, before we get here,
I'm thinking about in general, not necessarily us, because I would have definitely been like, yo, like I'd have had to, like, yo, like this person's a transformer. Like,
Oh, no, you gotta let the nigga know.
don't talk about Energon or Megatron.
That's
They
a
hate
touchy
Megatron.
subject. John Cena's in there now. Mark Wahlberg.
And
who you think it falls on? Do you think it falls on the inviter? Do you think like I should be like,
yeah, the inviter should be telling making a notice.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
And stop fucking in the dark in Atlanta from the back.
I think it was from Atlanta.
I would think you from Atlanta.
He got broads in Atlanta.
Damn, balls in Atlanta.
So y'all felt yo.
After that,
Nah, pause. But like, I need somebody to explain to me how, as a man, do you know what balls feel like? Like
You don't.
you don't. Like
it's just a foreign feeling.
You don't know.
You know what shit is supposed to feel like.
you feel something on your leg, you just be
foreign,
like, all right, process of elimination has got to be my balls. Like, but never have I reached for something like, yo, this don't feel like balls. Like, this don't feel like ball sack. Dose.
then with that clip we played, maybe in the future run, it's safe to go for like any position from like the front, so you can make sure it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. How did the night start?
Yo, listen, man.
Too many questions in that.
You don't just jump in the water without testing the temperature. Like
you don't just go to the zoo and slap fins with the warrants. Like,
you feel me? Yo, put your hand down there. Like,
balls,
make out, put your hand down there. You feel a dick, you get out of there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, something else you gain? Yo, if it's your deepest, darkest secret, it's your deepest, darkest secret for a reason, bro.
Keep it to your motherfucking self.
You know the Egyptians tried to take everything with them to the death? Like,
Nah,
nah, you
for
just
real,
take
for
that
real.
secret to the death, bro. That's one thing that could go with you. Nobody gotta know. Like,
Nigga told the internet of all things.
be like, death at the funeral, you pull up, it's a gay midget, it's fucking Tyrion from fucking Game of Thrones talking about he loved your dad. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Not the right
It's hard
time.
enough being a black father. Now you gotta die and you got gay white midgets at your shit. Cause you feel me? Keep your shit to the
Talking
grave.
about y'all was about to have a life together.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Got photos. What are you doing, Oompa Loompa? Get out of here. But word.
Oh, man.
Yo, this is episode 16.
Quinceañera.
Nah, that's 15, bro.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is 15.
Wow.
I didn't want to correct you from the jump
Yeah,
because you
my
were too
fault.
hype. But I figured you were.
I thought they had that. But what's the
into it.
thing they have? I thought it was a Sweet 16 for the
It's called
Spanish.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, but the quinceañera, they had that shit at 15.
15.
I thought they had it at 16. Sorry, guys.
Something-
Didn't mean to offend.
something else you
Didn't mean
gained
to
today.
offend. I don't.
Something else you getting today.
Yeah.
Quince is 5, I guess. in-
Yeah.
in
Quince.
Spanish. Yeah, boom.
I don't
Look
know.
at this
I
guy.
thought it was
It's
just
global.
Maybe I should have took Spanish.
This is
instead of
episode
French.
CS.
All right, now you're
No,
just showing off.
no,
Yeah.
yes, it's yes.
Yeah,
All right,
you just said
everybody-
it was.
Everybody showing off. Everybody relax.
Yeah.
Cállate.
Yes.
I'm in it now. Ha. Like, whereas episode 16, you know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's get some Kwanzaa going next year, guys.
Yeah,
get a little
yeah.
kente cloth,
Better do the
Kuji
Kwanzaa
Jakalia,
challenge. The Kwanzaa challenge.
Umoja. I don't know all
Keep-
the Kwanzaa
damn.
shits. I'm
I was
fucking
gonna
up.
hype you to. I don't know, man.
Just know Kuji Jakalia and Umoja. Like, all right, but yeah, yo, you already know this. Ave Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, ate gun Aristotle.
Yo, it's BukDaWorld, aka Too Alive, the freaking old adventure. Yeah, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got the superstar of the group,
Yeah.
Mr. No Face,
Put
No
the guns
Case.
up,
2
yeah.
guns up. His gun got him a gun because the third gun got a 4th gun.
Ooh.
Omeezy.
Oh, what?
Omeezy.
You ready?
This episode is sponsored to you by free liquor from Omeezy.
That's all right.
Get your free
Before-
Omeezy
When you
liquor.
get your liquor, make sure it's free from Omeezy.
And before you leave, I just want you to take this with you. If someone do some shit to you and they tell you that, oh, I was drunk, I was not in my right mind, just remember, have you ever seen a drunk person finish a bottle and start chewing on the bottle? Never.
Dead.
What?
I don't get it, but
What?
I don't